Yo, yo, yo. What's good, man? This is your boy at DFSMasterMind underscore over on Twitter. Thank you for clicking on the video. Today's date is April the 3rd. We got a lot of MLB today, man. A lot of games already underway. A lot of games are wrapping up. Some games are already done, but we still have more games to go. I'm not going to be talking about the 6 o'clock game, but I want to talk about the late slate. If you plan the late slate on DraftKings, we have two games. Those two games is going to be Seattle versus Houston, implied run total. Seattle is at 3.8, and for Houston, implied run total is 4.3. And then the next game we have the Los Angeles Angels, implied run total 4.1 versus the Oakland A's. Implied run total is at 4. So I want to give my strategy, man. It's early in MLB, and I'm so excited. Today I got a pretty good lineup too. I didn't listen to my own advice, man, about the weather. I chose the pitcher for the White Sox, and I also chose Abreu. I'm not gonna get those points, man. But I was already at like 100 points. It's a heartbreaker. Hopefully, I can still get to the green line, but we're gonna learn from it, man. We're gonna move on. It's okay. But with these smaller slates, man, these smaller slates, what you really want to do, you want to find you an offense that you really love, or you want to find you a pitcher that you think is trash, and you want to target those two areas. Um, Tonight for me for pitcher on these late games, I'm gonna give you both of my pitchers. Um, my pitcher, I'm definitely go with Dallas Keuchel, man. I think a lot of people are gonna be on Felix, man, but he's been playing like at the end of last year he was playing terrible. He wasn't a good pitcher. He had control issues. He got rattled a lot. He gave up a lot of runs, man. I don't know if maybe he fixed it. You never know. It's the beginning of the season. A lot of games to be played. You know, he could very well come out focused, prepared, and throw some darts, man. But I'm taking it off last year's information. I don't have too much else to look at besides what I know about last year. So I'm gonna go with him, and then also I'm gonna go with Nolasco, Ricky Nolasco for shit for the Angels. At the end of last year, man, at the end of last year, he started to put it together. He had some really, really solid games. His K rate was starting to rise. And really, I think the Oakland offense is not that scary. They don't have too many bats that he will have to be worried about coming up to the plate too often. He'll have to get around a couple batters like Chris Davis. Um, they got a couple big bats, just a few though. It's not anything like these other rosters. Like I'm not going to target Felix going up against Houston's offense. Houston's offense is powerful. Seattle's offense is just as powerful. They have a lot of big bats with Cano and Cruz and Seager. They have a lot of big bats, man. The same thing with the Angels. I like a lot of their bats. So that was kind of process of elimination for me. Um, but those are definitely going to be my top two pitchers, man, for tonight. And these two games we got, it's a small slate. Try a process, man. Try to stack. What I'm going to be doing on offense, I'm definitely stacking, man. I'm doing heavy, heavy Houston offense and heavy Angels offense, man. I love 1 through 5 for Houston. Um, Angels, they have a lot of big bats, man. And Pujols, Trout. You take your pick, man. It's a lot of big bats. But I'm gonna give you my top three bats for tonight, man. Regardless of the team, I'm like I said, I'm doing a heavy Houston and Angels stack. So majority of my bets are coming from there. But I'm gonna give you my all out top three bats for tonight. I'm gonna call it the big bats. I like that, man. I think that's hard. But first, we're starting off with Jose Altuve. The man is a beast. If he gets on base, you know what he can do. He finds a way to get on base. He's very patient at the plate. Um, He can swing for contact. We seen that last year. He started to get this power swing out of nowhere. The guy's a beast. I really like him tonight. Opening day, I think he's gonna be ready to play. Also like Carlos Correa. I think he's in a good spot, man. Brian McCann. Houston offense is nice tonight, man. I'm telling you, they nice. Um, but next, Big Trout, man. We can't overlook Trout. He's one of the best hitters, one of the best pure hitters in MLB. He adjusts, he sees the ball well, and he makes contact. He knows when to swing for power. I think he's always in a good spot, regardless of the pitcher, man. Like I wouldn't be scared if somebody showed me batter versus pitcher stats that it clearly shows Mike Trout being dominated. Um, Mike Trout being dominated by this pitcher, I still wouldn't be scared, man, because his talent is so good. It's just like just like Westbrook, man. It's hard to fade Westbrook because his talent is so good. He's the main player for the team, and he has to do a lot, man. So I love Mike Trout tonight. Next, I gotta mention Cole Calhoun because I mentioned him in my last video. I still got him in my all-day slates. I'm waiting. I think he's in a good spot tonight, along with the Angel stack. I think Graverman is terrible, y'all. Like I'm gonna just be honest, man. He's not a good pitcher. Uh, but it's beginning of the year. Like I said, man, he could have. It could be his year, man. He could have went through training and like been focused, been pushing himself, been working on all his pitches, his command. But from last year, I didn't see too much to be afraid of. So I'm definitely looking at the Angels offense as well. So I got to mention him. But the last guy I wanted to mention was Carlos Beltran. The old man, Carlos Beltran he's a vet, man. He's really good. He's a good hitter. Last year we seen like a resurgence of his career. The man was on top of it most of the year. Last year he was with Texas. But now he's on Houston, man. Like you got to look out for this guy, man. You got to look out for him. I think he's in a really, really solid spot. Hopefully this video helped. I will be coming out with the video a little later about tomorrow's MLB. I'm gonna get more in depth with some of my top plays. But until then, bless up, cash out, man. Let's get it. Let's get to the green line, man. Hey, before I get out of here, I just seen a message, man, and I want to mention Kyle Seager too. I think he's in a really awesome spot. Even though I love Dallas Keuchel, if you have to do a one-off somewhere, I think if you want any part of that Seattle offense, I think Seager could go under the radar, man. I think a lot of people are gonna pay up for Cruz, of course, and Cano, but I think Seager is in he's in that ballpark, man. You definitely can't sleep on him. He's in a good spot. But anyways, man, y'all bless up. This your boy at DFS Mastermind _ over on Twitter, and let's get it, man. Cash out, bless up.